Don't hit me.
That's your birthday, one of your birthday gifts.
No. Hello, everyone, and welcome to L&L Diamond Painting. You were just in time to witness the abuse of the birthday boy. She smacked me in the arm.
It's lucky I didn't do worse. Did you bring your cards in?
No, I did not.
Where are they?
They are on the couch. I mean, on the love seat.
But you got
Hi, Cindy. How are you?
and then that's fine.
Yep, that's fine. Gotta go get a couple of things.
So,
You look fine. You look so awful. Urgh.
Pass. A girl thinks she needs to look beautiful
She does.
on camera.
She always looks beautiful to me, and that's what matters.
I said beautifuler.
There is no such word as beautifuler.
I made it up.
Oh, that's right. You have your own world.
She's always beautiful.
Go ahead, sit. I told you to sit.
I'm going to.
So anyway, looks right now like there's only 3 of us.
Oh, I guess. Busy days.
Yeah, well, it is October. So anyway, I hope you are doing well, Cindy.
Yes.
One of Lenore's other favorites.
That's correct. Tammy, Doretta, Cindy, Shay, and Canadian friend.
Canadian friend Jay Lely.
No. The one who has you putting your drink on.
Melanie?
That's Jay Lely.
Melanie?
Melanie.
No.
Melanie.
Thank you.
Melanie.
You're like Lily. You're lost your mind. That's not. He didn't crazy the other day.
Kidding?
Yeah. Well, Cindy, I'm not feeling 100% yet, and you're really making me nervous. We're talking weeks. I feel better, but I can't do what I did 3 weeks ago without having to sit down and getting dizzy. So,
Have you been to the doctor yet?
went to the doctor, but I'm gonna call it because we haven't.
We have an appointment on the 31st.
31st.
And they set it that early because of the fact that she wanted to have tests ready so she could go breathing a little on the 31st.
Would you shut up? Jesus. You're going to be doing it with less people, doing this with less people. You don't stop depending on me. Birthday boy.
Would you rather I leave?
No.
All right, then.
Shut up, please.
Thank you.
Shut up, please.
Her name is Tammy.
It's your birthday. Shut up.
But yes, I did get a couple of cards. Hold on a second here. And of course, one being from my brother has to be funny, which is fine with me. Says, "You're aging like a mighty oak. Soon your nuts will fall off." And then he writes, it's true.
Because he's older than
Yeah, he's older than me, so his have already fallen off.
I like that one.
Then I get one from my wife.
Hold on, let me go here. Hold on, I gotta find it. Wait, don't leave. If you can't leave without you, alright?
I didn't read it. I don't know if anybody saw it.
It says, "Happy birthday, husband. If you think I can't live without you," even though Tammy just read it.
Okay.
Says, "You're absolutely, positively, certainly, and undoubtedly right. But along with that comes
Wait, I didn't see.
it wasn't so, it wasn't so much see, but did you hear it?
No, I couldn't hear it. That's what I trying to tell you.
You hear it now?
Hi, Matt.
Lydia, what's it say? Hi, Matt.
What a man, what a man, what a mighty good man.
I thought that's what it said, and I thought, no, that's not it.
Hi, Pink.
What
Little
the-
Pink.
Hello,
Well,
Pink.
oh,
And that
that's
Oh.
funny.
I want to say hello too. So,
Lydia talking about how old Lee is.
what was that?
Cindy says, so happy birthday, Lee. How old are you?
45,000 years old.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
And many.
How old are you now? How old are you now? You plastered, you bastard. Happy birthday to me.
Lee. Good dolly.
What?
And that says happy.
Doing
Thank
fine.
you, that, Cindy, and everybody else.
You're making the day.
Yes, I don't really. I mean, I love presents. Don't get me wrong. I'm not that stupid. But I think more than presents, I think I like the happy birthdays and even the cards more. Even though I'm not the sentimental type in general, you say, "Oh, okay, that's pretty with the track." You know, I don't really. There's only 3 cards that I've ever kept, and I still have to this day. One was a thank you card from a teacher when I worked at Symphony Hall. One was from a friend in Australia from a long time ago. And I don't remember what the third one was. But yeah, we were, I was working Symphony Hall, and they had a tour bus come in with a bunch of choir kids from out of state. And at the time, when they went to leave, the teacher refused to let the kids get on the bus because the bus driver was drunk.
Yeah.
And it was also raining quite hard. So while I was trying to make arrangements to get them back to the motel or the hotel they were staying at, they stayed at Symphony Hall. Now, me being the individual I am, I was nice enough to bring them into the hall itself. Not that it mattered; they'd already been there anyway for the show. But I brought them into the hall itself, and they sat down, and we're all sitting there, and I started telling ghost stories from Symphony Hall. One of the things that I let them know is that right around, I can't remember if it was 11 or 11:30, if you sat in the hall really, really quiet, you could hear the spirits of other, of prior artists, of prior concert musicians. Couldn't think of the word musician. So right on cue, right about 11:30, everybody was dead silent. So I turned around and waited. Next thing you know, you started hearing symphonies, symphony music. And I was like, there it is. Listen, you'll have your own private ghost show. Of course, now the kids started freaking out a little bit, which was the whole idea. What they didn't know at the time was if you ever get a picture of Symphony Hall, the stage at Symphony Hall, up in the upper left-hand corner, you'll see a little tiny window. Well, what that window is the broadcast booth for some of the radio stations that play classical music, because they broadcast live from Symphony Hall. Well, when they're not broadcasting live, they have music loops. And they never shut down the equipment. So they're always, when you go through, you'll hear from that booth, you'll hear the music that they're broadcasting, or that they're playing on the loop. But I had them firmly believing that now you got to watch the stage because you might see something. The problem with that is the windows. You're talking Symphony Hall is right in the middle of downtown Boston, along one of the busiest streets in Boston. So you're going to see faint lights from like headlights and whatnot, because the windows are like 2 stories up. So you'll see faint lights that'll reflect off the windows and out towards the stage. Everybody's like, I don't want to be in here anymore.
You're a
I had to bring them out to the hallway and whatnot so they could relax.
You're a ninny.
I turned to the teacher and I told the teacher all about it. Beforehand, I told her all about it. And she's over there laughing her ass off. But yeah, they had a real good time. Next thing I know, about a week or 2 later, I get a card from them with their signature and little sayings about this or that happened during our stay together.
How did the kid get home? It's the bus driver was drunk.
We called the company and got a new driver out with a new bus.
Oh my Lord! Why would a bus driver do that?
Who the hell knows? It wasn't a school bus driver.
No, I know.
But he had a bunch of kids.
But he had a bunch of kids. He shouldn't have been drinking anyway.
No, not when he was driving.
But hello, Kayleen.
I'm Kaylin. Hi, Doretta.
Give me a moment.
I just asked you a question.
Hello, da.
I beat you to it.
I don't care if you beat me to it or not.
I beat all of both of you.
I'm gonna say it anyway, whether you said it or not. What the hell is that light in the background? Oh, that's your closet.
I don't have a closet.
I was wondering what it was at first, then I remembered.
What are you talking about?
The light at your closet.
That is not my closet.
What the hell is it then?
Where? That's the window.
The other side where the lamp is.
That is the window. A closet? That's the window.
Why would there be a lamp in front of the window?
Because that's where the nightstand is.
You see, I have a lamp right there.
It's not in front of the window, it's on the other side of the window.
That's not there between the windows, so the nightstands are on each side of the bed. Why do you Carolyn not lengthy dork? You're silly.
Ugh. You kidding me? It took me 10 minutes to remember that it was my birthday today.
What? You
You.
didn't remember your own birthday?
I said it took me 10 minutes to get you to remember it was my birthday today.
It was your birthday. You didn't have to remind me. I knew it was your birthday, you dork.
Uh-huh. Sure you did.
Don't let me smack you, 'cause I can.
I don't know who she's talking to.
You.
No, I'm not talking about Tammy. I know who she's
Are
talking
you
to.
talking about you?
Doretta. I don't see anybody handsome here.
Oh, would you stop it? Talking to me.
Oh, okay.
Feel better?
There you go. I knew it couldn't have been me. He's at that stage when you know recording.
Leave that age.
Well, more like just demolishing and redoing entire rooms.
Exactly.
I think it should have been a closet. Well, it dawned on me. The rest of your background is black, but then it dawned on me. Yeah, you're not sitting where you usually sit, where the door is right on over your left shoulder.
Well, Doretta said to hide she's at a David tree, so she's lurking.
Behave. I thought she knew me.
She said behave.
But I always behave.
Just like yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
But I still behave.
Try to behave like someone else for change. Oh my God.
But the last time I tried behaving like somebody else, you yelled at me.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Well, I guess I'll just have to get Billy Bob out here again.
Oh, God.
Or even better yet, I'm going to go.
Oh.
Here we go. I'm going to go this way. And if we were in Massachusetts, I'd buy up all these 7-Elevens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an equal opportunity picker. I will pick on anybody. When is a door not a door? When it is HR, yes. That is correct. So now, getting on to the actual, now that we've had some fun, and we've relaxed and laughed a little bit, let's get on to topics. Today's live is actually dedicated to caregivers and the venting of said caregivers. So let me get a knife so I can poke some holes and get the caregiver.
You're so bad.
No, but really, caregiving is not easy. It never has been. But we are finding, the two of us, are finding that it doesn't get any better either. When you're somebody who is a dedicated and born caregiver, who doesn't know how to do anything differently, as you get older, it becomes more and more difficult to realize and to remember and to try to do the things you used to be able to do as a caregiver, but now all of a sudden you can't. Age tends to catch up with you. Some can deal with it better than others. Some can handle it better than others. Some can just accept it as, oh, well, it is what it is. And then well, I hate to use the term more dedicated, but there are those that it's their life to caregive, whether they be professional or not, where you start to feel what's the word I'm looking for? Useless, because you're not able to do all the stuff you can do. Keep the house clean, keep the laundry clean, keep the, get the food ready, get the food cooked and served, and still take care of other things on top of caring for the person you're trying to care for. Or I'll say it for her because she didn't say it loud enough, or your husband. This is not a particularly easy topic of conversation for Lenore, so she may not say a lot, or she may just say it so I can hear it, so I will relay it to you. I don't know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. I don't pretend to be an expert in the field of caregiving other than what I do and what I can do and what I can't do. But I am of the mindset within my caregiving that, I don't do all the heavy lifting anyway, she does. But even when I did, I'm of the train of thought that I will be more than happy to help you within my limitations. Other than that, I'm sorry. And that's the best I can do. And I just forget about the rest. Other people, such as Lenore, takes it to heart, and it really bothers her when, and I know I'm speaking for her, and I'm sure she'll correct me if I'm wrong, be better. It really bothers her when all of a sudden she can't do things she used to do 10, 15, 20 years ago. And it's like, and I have a hard time with that because I get upset because she's upset. The difference is with a lot of it, she can be upset about something that I say and be able not to express her displeasure with it, which would otherwise cause some sort of a disagreement. I, on the other hand, unfortunately try to hold it back, but in trying to hold it back, I do things like sigh. You never want to do that. It just starts it off anyway. So I don't really have any suggestions or words of wisdom for it, but if there are other people out there, whether you're watching this live or you're watching it on replay, if you have similar situations where the aggravations of you're not being able to do something or not being able to get it done right, feel free to express them. Feel free to share it with everybody, because that's what we're all here for. We're here to help one another. We're here to help one another vent. And why are you looking off in the middle of nowhere?
I'm thinking.
Okay. Don't get mad at me. See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. She's not mad at me. But because of the topic of conversation, she has a look like she's mad at me. So I automatically, and it sets things off. Not intentional, but it does happen. One thing I got to learn to do is basically shut my mouth and not make a sound. So that way I can wait until she's ready. But that's true, Matt. We might as well enjoy it. I'm going back past comments there. But yes, we get yelled at anyway. It's all our fault, for anything we do. like earlier. All right, Doretta, we will talk to you soon. I hope we didn't cause an issue with you. You know, I know some of these subjects can be kind of touchy.
She got a day retreat.
Oh, that's right. She did say that. She's got a day retreat. Duh.
Yay.
Hey, I'm old. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
Hey, Gail. That's okay, Gail. You're here. That's the important part.
Hi,
I was just going on a rant and rampage about being a caregiver and aging, or aging and being a caregiver.
If you finish this, just let me know you're done.
Alexa,
I'll remind.
I'm done.
On it. Just a moment.
Sorry.
I've marked the
That's
patient.
okay. Alexa, shut up. You're welcome.
Stop. She gets on the nerves.
So anyway,
Thank you.
I was just on a rant and about aging and caregiving. Because I know in my case, I enjoy caregiving to a degree. I mean, I did it as security, even though some people don't consider security caregiving. It's still making sure people are safe, making sure that, property isn't damaged or broken into, and that if something happens, there's somebody there to care for them until professional help can arrive. In my case, it would be me and a psychiatrist, but that's beside the point. But if anybody has any suggestions to different things to do to help everybody else, then by all means, go for it. Let us know. And if you can't think of anything right now, that's fine. Just put it in the comments later on. Either way. I mean, I know one of my biggest problems is the fact that I can't help Lenore like I used to be able to before my issues with feet and whatnot. I didn't really, even then, I didn't really help out as much as I should have, but I still did more than I do now. And I'm not saying I don't do anything, don't get me wrong, but I don't do as much as I'd like to be able to, or for as long, because my hips start to get out of whack when I take too many trips to the car when we're unloading the groceries. Then I have to sit forever in a day. Then I'm too lazy to get up to do something else. Just teasing.
That's not about me.
Are you going to be silent the whole time? Do you have something you'd like to say? Oh, didn't even notice. Anyway, sorry about that. That was just conference. I thought you were back in the days of Symphony Hall, imposing me, Phil. All right. Anyway, I guess that's the soapbox portion of it. We've only been on for a half an hour. Really?
Yeah.
Like I said, after the live, she's going to be making maybe making another batch of brownies, and I get the bowl. It's my birthday, haha. And she's gonna make, what did you say, cornbread or banana bread? I forget. Banana bread. Because I said cornbread mix, and I couldn't get cornbread on that. So she can make banana bread. Yum, 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 yum.
You know what, Jay?
Okay.
I can't deal with more than the exhaustion. And yes, I am exhausted all the times because I live with two men. Like Lee said, he can't do a whole lot of stuff that he wants to do, and his brother Jack can't. So I try to take care of that. But what's really destroying self-confidence is the fact that my memory is like, I have so much on my mind. Lee will tell me something, and a day later, 2 hours later, he'll say, and I say, I don't know what you're talking about. And then he gets upset, and I get upset because aging is not for the weak, and I'm afraid I'm getting weak. And I was afraid this was going to happen. I married a younger man, and here we are.
Well, that's why I'm here, to hold you up. Na, 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 na. So they want to know if you ever made blonde brownies.
I haven't. He would love any kind of thing that said brownie on them, anyways.
Well, the only problem with blonde brownies is they don't know which way to stand. They always tilt sideways. Har.
God help us.
No, but and that's what I was getting at earlier when I said that, you know, things come out and wrong things are, or things are misunderstood or missaid or whatever the case may be, and all hell breaks loose. Not intentionally, but they do.
I forgot what to say. See, that's what I mean.
That's because I interrupted.
I'll be better. It's this bout of 3 weeks of being sick has not helped me at all. I have constant dizziness and headaches, and nothing seems to be working. So I don't know what the doctor's appointment is. What, 31st?
Yep.
31st of October. So it's not too far.
No, 6 days.
Yeah.
Well, technically 7 because today's not over yet. Well, 6.5. Even if it was a fake laugh.
Oh,
What's it?
Cuts.
oh God.
So
If it was a real laugh, it would have been.
no, that's your real life.
Yeah, it's pretty bad when you can fake laugh your real laugh.
And then we have my oven that doesn't work.
Yeah.
Had to make the brownies in the air fryer, so I'm hoping they came out all right. They look pretty good.
Good thing the air fryer also bakes.
My brother-in-law got that for me a couple of years ago. It bakes, it air fries. It's wonderful.
It's a rotisserie.
Yeah. It's wonderful, but it's small. I mean, it's not.
It's
the size
small,
of
but
an
you
oven,
know.
but I still was able to fit the 8x pan in it.
Yeah, she looked at it earlier today, and she's, you know, because she wanted to see what might be wrong with it. And
Oh no.
we found out that the element at the bottom, the heating coil, heating element, whatever you want to call it, broke. So whenever you turn it on, it likes to go.
Now it doesn't.
Now it doesn't even do that. So got to get a hold of the landlord to say, hey, either replace it or replace the oven. I don't care which. But I think that's the only thing that needs to be replaced. So, yeah, the water heater. The water heater probably has to be replaced.
I have to, because I won't be able to make Thanksgiving. Holidays coming up. Thanksgiving.
Of course, this comes just as my birthday comes up, and it's like I am not calling the landlord on my birthday. Hell no.
Bye.
Why?
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
If you had my landlord, you wouldn't want to talk to him on your birthday either.
I usually deal with them, but I can't deal with them in this. So he's going to be
Yeah, she handles him better than I do. But
Thank you for your prayers and the hearts, Kate.
it's what is it? But yeah, it's not easy. You know, hell, getting older isn't easy to begin with. Never mind anything else. Um, you know, I meant to look up a couple of websites, and I completely forgot about them. One of the things I had remembered when I was going through what we're going to do with this particular live,
Mhm.
that I didn't want it to be a quote unquote birthday celebration because it's not. It's a caregiver live. This is what we have the end of every month. Wanted it to be mostly caregiver based. So I was thinking about different things, and a commercial had come on for visiting angels. And I remembered when Lenore and I worked for a home nursing company, how they have not just visiting nurses, but they have when it comes in sleeps, does that kind
Yeah.
of
Yeah. They have people that do that.
But yeah,
Do that.
you know, they have people that do that kind of thing. And I was thinking about grabbing a couple of links for them because, you know, you can always call them if you're currently a caregiver. You can always call them to see if this and or your doctor or the individual's doctor to see if insurance will cover somebody to come in and do some minor pickup and cleanup and whatnot.
That
I know you don't. Well, technically you do, but you know, so you don't get dizzy when you're doing it.
yeah.
But and I'm not talking about just for us, anyone, anybody. If it was for us, I wouldn't have to worry about putting a link in the live.
Okay.
Hey, Sarah Ann. So yeah, I was thinking about that because you know you don't have to do it all on your own. Is basically what I'm getting at. You know, there are services, home health services that you can get that will come in and do house cleaning and do light housework. I mean, they're not going to do anything major, but you know, they'll do light housework, light housekeeping and whatnot. There's also another company that does specifically do house cleaning. I can't think of the name of them either.
There's many.
Huh?
There's many of them.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the ones for this
Did
area.
you see what's said?
Not yet.
Yeah. Company.
Yep. It could be. Well, most like Uno said, a lot of the home health service companies have these home care workers, so these assistants, whatever you want to call them. I can't remember the right term for it, but because I used to drive one around, you know, because of the area she had wasn't exactly a good area. But
Right.
yep. But just over the New Hampshire Mass border, I think she
Right.
worked. But there are home care providers that will do some of the other things that will ease up what you have to do as a caregiver. You know? Because not everything is just, hey, make sure they get their meds, make sure they don't wander off, whatever. Yeah, some people call them glorified babysitter services, so that the family caregiver, can have some time off. But still, it's a valuable service, no matter which way you look at it. You know, and I meant to get those, like, put links in the description for it. I'm losing my word.
I hate when people call it that.
Oh, the glorified babysitting services.
Yep.
Well, I'm not exactly a fan of it. I'm just, expressing.
I had a very good friend who has since passed a couple of years ago. That's what she did for her income and for her heart. And she took care of many people, and she was excellent. And I wish that she was still around because I could talk to her about this. She was her name was Phyllis, and she took care of her charges like they were her own family. You know, she's made.
Yeah.
I mean, you take somebody who's a caregiver that does all of that, and they are amazing. I mean, look at Tammy's mom. You know.
Yeah.
Yes, we're complimenting your mother, Hush.
As you should. She's fantastic.
It was a blessing.
She is.
She takes care of everything there is to take care of. And the only thing Tammy has to pay her is to do the bills.
Well, that's what I have to do too.
Well, you have to do the bills, you have to cook the meals, you have to clean the house, you have to clean the litter box, you do everything. Who are you kidding? Once in a while, I can get enough energy up to sweep the floor. Would you say, Tammy?
Doing bills. I decide them.
I was a bookkeeper. That was my life's occupation for a lot of years. So I know what I'm doing, but I don't like doing bills either.
Hey, Tammy. We ought to modify that wheelchair of yours.
For what?
Well, what we do is we'll build a vacuum to the back and a squeegee on the back of it, so you can just ride around like the Zambonis in an ice hockey rink, cleaning up the ice hockey. Well, you can do that with the floors. You just drive around in rows, and you can mop the floor with the Zamboni. It's a Tammy Bony.
Wait.
Bony. Tam Bony.
I did right on that. I did like having my own machine, so we'll just right on that. Oh man.
We could call it a Tamboni. She's doing a diamond painting and she screwed it up.
Shit.
She stopped talking to the drills.
Is that the right color? I did.
Don't feel bad, Tammy. I mixed a whole bunch of colors. Well, not a whole bunch, 2 colors, but I mixed them in one bottle. Lenore had to separate the colors out of the bottle because it was too annoying for me. But in the meantime, I had actually placed a bunch of the wrong color mixed in at the top of my painting. I got to pick all of those out, probably about 25 of them or more, and replace them with the right color.
Oh, I hate when I did that. Drives me insane.
So even though I'll be done, hopefully within this month, I'll be done with my painting, so I can start the other one for her. So she'll have 2 things to hang up for Christmas. Yeah, well, you also got the snowman too.
That's true.
Yeah.
One of the ones got me when she first got me when I very first started diamond painting. They had a snack size diamond paintings they were giving out with the kits that you bought. Uh-oh. She went off camera and muted, so she'll be right back. You know, so one of them was a snowman in a field with a house in the background. She thought it looked good, so I got to get that to hang up.
Yep.
That's in the coffee table.
Yeah.
Laying flat, I hope.
I hope so.
But it's a good company. It's a good thing to be in, Cindy. By the way, just to get back to your sister's thing, sister-in-law. Excuse me, sister-in-law, whatever. You know, when you've got that kind of a heart to do something like that, you might as well get paid for it. Then it's not a job.
That's excellent.
You know. But then, I mean, the thing is caregiving is such a wide subject. Because like I said during the Lipid chat, when I was talking about the event next month, you know, caregiving is, I mean, look at Sarah. She has a business that she's trying to run, a husband and children that she cares for, a house that she takes care of. She homeschools her kids. You know, I mean, if that's not caregiving, what the hell is? You know what I mean? You know,
That's exactly right.
you look at people that are foster parents for both human and animal. You know, that takes a lot of love, and it takes a lot of caregiving. You know, especially if said human or animal was ever abused or abandoned in their past. You know, it also takes a lot of trust and it takes a lot of patience. And I don't mean doctors either. Well, doctors are caregivers too, but that's beside the point. You know, doctors have real patience. Those of us that are caregivers just have pretend patience.
And Cindy, that's a very wise comment because I don't even think of that. She wrote, that's one of the worst things about aging. It takes so much longer to get better when you're sick.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
And I know that. I mean, having dealt with older relatives my whole life, but I never thought I'd have to apply it to myself. Well, obviously, I was wrong. But
Ew, 2 and 3-year-old. Damn. Ooh, bottle babies. Hey, give me that 12 puppies. I'll feed them all.
we got our cat when we got our 2 cats. They their mother had been killed by maybe a what poodle.
Yeah, something.
Something, a big
Some wild
cat
animal.
in Florida. It was a cat, Florida, big cat. And the lady that had him had to bottle feed them. And she was wonderful. She had 4 kittens that she had to bottle feed.
Yeah, but she did it the smart way.
Well, was this not?
Did you see the device she rigged up? The cardboard box.
Yeah.
She took 4 bottles, cut holes in the cardboard box, and set them up so that they were laying on something at an angle.
Yeah.
So the bottle was actually like this.
Yeah.
She just put the bottles in there and the cats went to it.
I didn't see it.
Yep. She didn't have to hold on to the bottle or not. She just, once they found out, or once they realized, hey, I can do it this way. I mean, I'm sure she had to hand feed earlier, but.
They were big.
And yes, Cindy, that she does sound like an amazing individual too. Anybody that can take care of 2 and 3-year-olds is amazing anyway.
Hi, Carol.
I'm the kind of person I would put one of those amazing hooks on the wall, grab them by the collar of their shirt, and hang them up there, and say, "Okay, I'll let you down when it's feeding time." I know. I see it.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Hurry up.
Stop rushing me.
No. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Carol. The one we always pick on.
I know.
It's Happy Little Rose. Carol.
Oh, it's done with love.
and then there's Chocolate Diamonds. Doretta.
D.
D. At the same time, usually.
Her kids would put you to work. Lee. LOL.
Yeah, yeah. Sure they would. I just pick them up, put them up on the wall, and say, "Here you go."
Carol, you take care of 3-year-olds? Oh my God, bless you.
I absolutely love when you guys say it.
It's because we're crazy.
Well, it's like we were tired of our opening, so that's when we came up with "Welcome to L."
And
Diamond painting, which we didn't do coming up to this one. Nope.
oh,
No, you didn't.
I forgot. So that's what I mean.
Hey, you're not the only one. So did I. Didn't introduce ourselves either, so people don't even know that they're actually talking to Lee and Lenore.
Thank you. Know, that is so great. Okay.
What's your name? Damn it, I can never remember your first name.
Diamond. She was baby squirrels that she had raised and had to syringe feed.
I am so bad with names, people. You all know this, so you know. And the funny thing is, well, that's like when I reply to them on the comments.
Yeah.
I usually, once I realize who they are and get their name right, I usually use their first name. But like in this case, hi Pink. You'd think I was talking to a famous singer. Hi Pink.
Yeah.
That's Ashley.
Ashley. Another Ashley?
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Tammy.
You're welcome.
Really? Another Ashley? Got Crashly Ashley. You got Crashly Ashley, Ashley Pink.
Where she go?
Or Pink Ashley.
Pink Ashley. Sounds like you're color coding.
Yes, I know you were, Cindy. I even said hello to you when I came on, but when I started setting up, but you had stepped away apparently.
And Ashley, that's just great that you take care of it. Like that.
Yep.
And yes, Cindy, we know, and God bless you for being here.
Cindy, Cindy's phenomenal. Cindy doesn't
We love. Every day we come in, we keep wondering how many we're going to have this week. Because we have so few sometimes. Oh, last week we only had 10. What happened to my screen? There I am. Okay. Thought I lost it.
It varies on different days how many you have.
Oh, well, it's not that I'm looking for quantity anyway. I'm looking for quality, but that's beside the point. But it's always a guessing game, so we appreciate each and every one. But we get plenty of views. We get 50, 60, 70 views. So
yeah,
that's not a lot of comments, but so we're having a hard time keeping up with the script.
well, we got to follow.
So we got to follow. We got to follow like.
That is because I keep up with the digital glitch, and I avoid missing anymore. You're gonna have to start reminding me to comment.
Oh.
Well, what I do is, like I said, I will turn around and I will comment. I will reply to their comment and personalize it. Okay, so I'll use their name in it rather than just a quick heart and thank you, or just a quick heart, which a lot of people do.
And we can't hear hearts.
Well, we can't print them.
Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with my printer.
I tried to reply with
that's absolutely.
And that is, I know that.
The holidays.
The holidays, yeah. Would you say, Tammy? I'm sorry.
I said I try to reply also, like a personal reply.
Right. But you have a problem with that. So, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But there are some that they get so many comments that it's hard for them to keep up because they're doing it on their own.
That one I understand.
See, with Lenore and I, once I get to the point where, if we get to the point where there are too many for me to reply to on my own, I'll just give the computer over to Lenore and say, hey, can you do me a favor and type in the replies? And if she doesn't know the name, she just asks me.
You got friends that did that for you too.
But that's like I have people that have made comments that they want us to get more popular. They want us to have more comments. They want us to have more subscribers, which I'm not going to complain about. But by the same token, they don't want us to have more subscribers and many more comments, because then they think that we'll lose the personal touch in the replies. Like, no, that's not going to happen. That's how I built this channel.
Well, even if you don't get a reply, or you get the way you can't reply and they're not personal, that's what the lives are for. Like when I do my lives, and I talk to them like I'm talking one-on-one, and that's so that some people don't go live and they have comment. So
I like to make sure when they comment that, if they're taking the time to comment, I'm going to make damn sure I take the time to reply back to let them know that I've actually really read comment.
right.
Not just gone in and hit the heart because I see there's a comment there.
Right.
Because I don't know. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that other creators don't read comments. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it feels like to me, and this is my opinion, that that's what it is. They go in and they just want to acknowledge the person for giving the comment. I want to acknowledge the person for giving the comment, but make it personal. Because then when it comes to the whipping chats, I don't print the whipping chat comments, the prior comments from the lives and whipping chats until the day I do the whipping chat. So that way there, in case I miss any, they're there that day just before I film. Or before we film. So then I comment to them during the whipping chat saying, hey, we joke around saying it's our script and whatnot, but it's more than that. It's just showing appreciation to everybody that's here, or everybody that watches, even if they're not here. Because you know yourself, when you have a lot of lurkers, there's a lot of people that choose not to comment, and that's fine. They would rather either make a reply, or they'd rather make a comment after the fact, or just not say anything, and that's fine. They can do that as long as I just like to know. Right. You can say whatever you like. No.
That's why, like, Katie, she had to delete an emoji.
Yeah. What was that, Tammy? I'm sorry.
I said, Katie, she gets a lot of comments. She'll tell people to delete an emoji, to let her know they're there. That I can see why people like Katie and Kara and Shay and all and can't reply to every single comment. You know how many they get just during an event? A lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, hon. If it ever got to that point, there's two of us to do it.
That's true, Cindy.
Yes, exactly.
At that point, I'll just have to do hurdles you know, comment somehow.
And thank you,
Carol.
Carol. Yes,
I-
we do too. That's why we do it this way. And that's our way. That's the way that is best for us. That's what we want to do. Everybody has their channel, and everybody does their channel in their way, and that's the way it needs to be done for them. I'm not saying any one way is right, and I'm not saying any one way is wrong. All I'm saying is that's what we do. The next thing up for comment is next month, which is going to be very, very interesting because I've not gotten together with Tammy or Kat since the end of the last event.
About today.
Most of the rules are going to remain the same. There may be some changes in how the prizes are given out, because I know Kat wanted to do something different for this event.
I need
We're gonna
to.
get you need to what?
I started to say I need to contact Jenny. No, I don't. That's you. Sorry, I did all confused here.
Are you doing too much, Tams?
Well, that's what happens when you get born backwards. You do too much and you get confused.
That was not me. That was you.
You're right. You're right, Tam.
Thank you. I know.
I came out the right way because I came out. The way I came out, it was just telling everybody, "You don't like me, kiss my ass."
Oh, God.
You turned out the right.
I was a brief baby.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
About
that event starts the 1st of November and goes all the way through to the end. There will be prizes. There will be sponsors.
They will be singing.
There will be singing because she said so. Because she's a singer, I'm not the singer.
The difference is there is one difference. Pat and I traded places. So
Yep.
the live will be on lead and Pat or just lead. Because
I got to get together with Kat and you so we can just decide these last minute things.
I'm going to do Pat's job. And I know Pat, so forgive me. But yeah, I thought about that today. We need to really meet sometime this week.
Yes, we do. That's okay, Matt. Not to worry about it. Kids will always do that.
I'm in
jail. Jail. Yay, singing.
singing.
Now, having said all of this, like I said, there's no new start, no finish required.
Sunday night.
There is a 30 by 30 size limit for the grand prize, and it must be a licensed canvas. So those don't change. The only thing I think, pretty much the only thing that's going to change is Tammy's not going to be the face of this event as Kat's going to be, or as much the face of the event as Kat's going to be. They've swapped roles, like she said.
I'll be on the live.
We'll all still be there. Well, you're going to be on the live anyway, because that's your whole thing. You have to be on the live so you can talk, because I don't want you to have to type.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing a live.
Right.
Don't ever do that, Miss Tam.
No, I'm not leaving. I
was born confused. I told you. I came out backwards.
I want to try to help Kat, grow her channel, and she wants to grow it. And I said, this is a great way to do it. So
you're right.
I understand that, but she can only do as much as she can do.
I lost.
But nonetheless, like I said,
oh, there it is.
I keep getting interrupted.
Yeah.
There's a purpose. Go
Shut
ahead.
up, Tammy.
Ask her nicely to be quiet for a minute.
No.
On your line?
Doesn't know nice. She
Oh.
always orders her mother around for crying out loud. She doesn't even know the meaning of the word please.
Oh my Lord, I'll be right back.
This lady's full of you know what. You know that.
Wait.
So the canvases, whereas was where I left off, there is going to be a 30 by 30 size limit. You know, as far size limit as far as you need to do at least that much. So you need to show the entirety of the canvas so we can judge the size that you're finished. There is no real restriction on what kind of canvas as far as what the image is, because as caregiving is such a wide variety of things, you can still come in. Put it with it. That'll fall there. Sorry. Like I said. Did it break?
No. My leg, though.
You handed it to me.
Oh, I didn't know that. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Mr. Bosty Pants.
Oh boy.
So, as I was saying, before once again I got rudely interrupted.
Go ahead, Felicia.
There is no limitation on the kind of canvas or what the image is. Just keep it respectful and keep it where it's explainable. In other words, if you put out a Star Wars picture, explain this is, you know, the person I cared for
Right.
was a Star Wars fan. Okay, that's it. Wait, so who am I going to listen to? Cat being Tammy? Tammy?
I swear to God, I did.
Cat role is a caregiver event? Because we're all going to need one after this. Yeah, pretty much. It's the caregivers event. But no, you're not going to listen to Cat trying to be Tammy because nobody can be Tammy because nobody can get that confused.
And nobody can
And nobody can be Cat either.
either.
Listen, you know what? These are all in trouble. Because you know how Kat was so organized? And she got all the information right, then that can tell you I did nothing right.
So, be prepared. It's going to be a wild ride, in other words.
Yeah, I did nothing right. Yeah,
But like I said, keep the canvas explainable as to what it reminds you of about the person you cared for or that cared for you. Because this is, you know, this is not just the caregivers event. It's, you know, for those that have also been cared for, if you had a particular caregiver that you were fond of, then yeah. Tiffany, hey!
Hi, Tiffany.
Sorry, Tiff, I didn't know you went live on Saturday afternoon.
I told you
Otherwise, I
that.
would have changed the time. You'll have to get together with me so we can figure this out because I don't want to step over your live.
You know, we do it once.
It is just once a month.
You need to do your lives at 1 or 3.
Okay, thank you. So I'll figure that out. I mean, I know it's just once a month, but still. So anyway, so there is a Facebook page. I will put that in the description. I haven't already because I know I had to put it in something. I think I put it in the description of the Whipping Chat, but I'll put it in the description of this as well. There is a Whipping Chat. You know, I'm all flustered. I've been interrupted too many times. There is a Facebook page for the event, and there is a Google sheet that you have to fill out for the entry.
That's not.
And
It hasn't went live yet.
yeah, I know it hasn't gone live yet, but it will. So other than that, I guess Lenore has something she wants to do.
Just got his little brownie for him.
Well, they can't see it there.
Oh, all right. Because I dropped the thing on the floor. Luckily, it didn't break.
There it
It
is.
would have been frosted, but he doesn't want it frosted, so we didn't do that.
I don't. You know what? Oh my God! I'm about to say something I thought I'd never say. I agree with Lee on the frosting. That's it.
And now we get to sing happy birthday to the birthday boy.
Oh God.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lee. Happy birthday to you.
And that.
Yeah. I didn't want to sing loud because, well, I mean, who in the world wants to sing this out of Lenore? No, I can't. No way. I mean, I want to. I just can't.
You can too.
Okay. Yanni, can I have some?
I don't know how it is. Give me that.
I'm smelling my birthday brownies.
When it comes to brownies, I'll do them somehow. Yummy.
Yes, they are. Thank you very much, Gail. And Cindy said she loves your singing. Thank you, Carol. And Cindy. And Tiffany. See, Tiffany even yelled it.
All right.
Let's see, I gotta go back. Gail says, great job, Lenore. That looks yummy, yummy.
What is that?
Drawers.
What is
That just fell right down.
that?
It was so tight on me. Ain't tight no more.
Well, nonetheless, Tiff, I'm not a fan of going live over somebody else, even if it is only once a month. I think it's, it is what it is. You're weekly, and this Saturday is always monthly. But that's just me. And again, thanks everybody for happy birthdays. That makes my day. To me, that's better than a present. Although I love presents.
He's got one coming. I ordered a present from which he says.
Yeah.
Get him.
What did you get him?
He got what he wanted, a new headset.
I had to get the new headset because my other one, I got one that's hanging down to about here.
Yeah.
Because it's broke. So I'm getting a new wireless headset.
That's because. Why did that break?
And it's a JBL too.
Oh, I love JBL. So
But,
I had pictures want JBL. They'll blow you out of water, let me tell you.
the earpieces themselves, on the ones that I have now, have hinges on them at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And they fold in for, easier storage. Well, one of them, I dropped it at one point. Instead of folding in, it hit just right and folded out. When it folded out, of course, the thing snapped.
Oh, of course.
So now it's hanging by the wire next to my ear, which is no big deal because I like to leave one ear exposed. It's just annoying because it swings. But I like to leave one ear exposed so I can hear what's going on in the house or around the house. Well, I also listen to whatever's going on in the computer.
You can do that.
Yeah. I don't multitask, I multi-listen.
Mom did not me because I don't hear because I have those headphones on. And she'll come in here and she'll knock me on the head and say, "Can't you hear me?" I'm like, "No."
That's why you take one headset off and slip it backwards or slip it forwards, and then you can hear what's going on around the house.
No, what fun is that?
What fun is that? It keeps you from getting hit in the head.
There's just something going on in my house. My mom watching her TV, my dog's asleep, and sometimes, most of the time, they'll have the other dog and he's asleep. So why do I listen to that? But yeah, I still
And then
get.
when she calls you, you can't hear her.
Well, I told her it's long as you text me instead of bossing me in the head.
Oh my God, I wish they could never do that. I'm sorry, but when you're within 6 feet to 10 feet to 12, or in the same household as somebody, you shouldn't be able to text them. That's almost as bad as sitting across a table from one another and texting instead of talking.
I'm in the other room. I'm not across the table, and there's no law against that.
I didn't say there was a law against it, but there should be.
But there's not. So
The art of communication face to face is sadly going bye-bye.
leave
Hey,
it.
Christopher!
Did you tell Lee to shut up?
Tammy,
Shut up. What?
shut up.
Nope.
You two really should be brother and sister.
He's annoying.
She's up to the same no good that she's always up to, Chris.
I'm not.
Hey, Tammy?
I'm not up to anything. I just tell Lee that.
Hey, Tammy?
What?
Now you've got Matt, Christopher, and I here.
Yeah. God help me.
You better watch your P's and Q's.
She sounds really frightened.
I don't know what I did to deserve this, but whatever. You know what? You let me in.
Above all, you have to watch out for.
Okay, what?
I'm not afraid of you or Matt or Christopher.
Tell him, Tammy.
Nope, not afraid of any of you.
Alexa, tell dad jokes.
Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! No! Well, Mom, Dan got in here and tell her to stop it, Lee. God.
Alexa, stop.
Stop! You did me in trouble. Thank you, Dale. Thank you. Dale don't know that.
Yeah, but she can't have you back against that because she's not on.
I'm not afraid of you three.
She
Nope.
shouldn't have to be, because I'm here too, and so is Cindy.
Yes,
And you guys should be terrified.
Oh, like I'm going to be terrified of you. I know as soon as you hit me, no matter where you hit me, you're going to hurt your hand instead of me.
Don't just stop cooking. And then you can have peanut butter and jelly and cereal. You'll be
And
fine.
scrambled eggs.
Yeah, you know.
Another way to punish
Egg
you.
French toast, and I can make toaster waffles.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can, you won't.
Right.
Okay. If she stops cooking, I guess I'll have to, huh? And then I'll eat a bunch of stuff that I'm not supposed to eat. My sugars will go up to 600, and I'll be in the hospital with a coma because I'm diabetic and my sugars are too high. And then she's feeling guilty, and then she'll feel guilty because she didn't cook.
No, you do something.
Hurt.
Like,
Not Lenore.
What about Lenore?
I need a rolling pin. You're right, Gail.
You'll break it.
No.
You know how hard my head is.
That's not hard.
Oh, don't bet me.
If I want to hit you, trust me, I'm going to hit you.
Oh, you'll hit me, but you'll hurt whatever you hit me with.
I don't know. When I did something, I did it right.
Go out and do so.
Right, she's got to go out and do stuff, and it's about time to close out. It's been an hour, almost an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I got to get going because there are other people on
He has a marble
after me. Yeah, but Christopher, even the marble ones, you know, they'll break easy enough. I mean, hell, I hit a steel post with my head at between 5 and 7 miles an hour, and I survived with nothing but a mild concussion.
How'd you do that?
How did I hit it, or how did I survive it?
How do you, well, both.
Said, you don't know how you survived it.
Right. I hit it because we were going down a hill in Danvers. There's a water tower right next to the highway, and I was on a sleepover at the school that I was going to because I wasn't a regular school. It was an alternative school. And we were on a sleepover. We had gone sledding down this hill all night long. Well, when you do that, the snow compacts, but it puts a thin layer of moisture on the snow, which consequently freezes and turns into this wonderful stuff called ice.
Sure.
Well, I had one of the metal runner type sleds with the crossbar, so you could steer it. I couldn't get but halfway up the hill, and I said, well, I'll just go from here. I rolled over, laid on my belly on the sled, and by the time I looked up, the pole was right in front of me, and I went to try to steer around it and lean over to try to get around it and roll off of the sled, but unfortunately I was going too fast that my head impacted first.
Sure.
Well, when my head impacted the sled, my body stopped, but the sled didn't. So about a week later, when I went back to school, you know, they gave me a week off for the concussion and whatnot. And when I went back, they kept the sled. Now, a sled's runners are like this, okay? They're just straight up and down and the entire length of the thing. Well, the center board, first off, the front section snapped in half. The rivet stayed in place, but it snapped and created a V. And then the center board split right down the middle. Well, when the center board split right down the middle, it took those runners that were like this and turned them this way. Basically, effectively folding that sled in half. Okay. But I hit it head first. I lost consciousness, they said, for about maybe minute and a half. And of course, they called instead of calling the ambulance right then and there, the school I was going to was so inept that they transported me back to the school where we were, the location that we were based out of, and then called the ambulance.
That shouldn't have moved you.
No shit. But like I said, you know, they did the brain scan. So yes, I do have a brain, and I've got medical proof. But I didn't fracture my skull. I didn't fracture any bones in my head at all. And all I got out of it was a mild concussion. So if you think that a quarter-inch, if my head does not break from a quarter-inch steel pipe with cement poured down the center of it, and it was about this much of a diameter, about that much of a diameter hole, half-inch steel all the way around, and then the rest filled with cement. If that only gave me a mild concussion, what do you think that a marble rolling pin will do? Not much. I'd break it in half.
Lord.
You know, I mean, grant you, I'm 64 years old, so my head's probably a lot softer, but, you know.
I don't know how you're still on this earth. Sounded like you were a hoodlum.
I didn't say it works, Cindy. And just because I have a brain doesn't mean I have a mind. And of all the things I lost, I missed my mind the least. There's a difference.
Cindy, I love her. Certainly it's like, oh man.
Hey, Tammy.
You're deadly a sweetheart. That's mean. I can't look at you. That makes me hungry. Mom,
Yeah. Oh, that is so delicious.
thank Mom. You know what she said? I have a box and I'm not baking. Well, leave the in a hole and eating them in front of me. Does it? I'm
Look at how
done.
nice. Wait a minute. Let me get the camera here. Look at how nice and thick that is, too.
I'm not looking at you. Brownies are like my favorite almost.
Mm.
And you know what I love even more? The batter. And I have to pay my mom to bake me some now.
I already had that.
What?
The batter. I ate it first. Oh, yes. That's the most important thing you said on the table there, huh?
Batter is the best part of any brownie or cake.
Yep, I had that first. I got it. Okay.
Lee, you did rude.
And what good is a brownie without the milk?
Oh, shut up. I had a cousin that lived beside of us, and I loved cake batter. It is my favorite thing in the world. And she would dive off the cake mix, and we would mix it up just to eat the whole thing together. I don't know how my stomach didn't blow up, but it did. I ate the whole thing.
I took one of those Pillsbury Doughboy, cookie dough batter things.
Yeah.
I grabbed it out of the kitchen. This is quite a while ago. Grabbed it out of the kitchen, tore it open, and just ate the whole batter of the chocolate chip cookie dough.
I was so fun. I love batter.
Mm.
I'm not looking at you. I am looking at you, then I'm pretending not to know what you're eating.
So delicious.
Oh man, I think the more than gooey.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. And that's
Nom, nom.
something.
So anyway, yes, I did that.
You're
All right.
drinking.
So anyway, I have delayed. Oh, kitty plus.
Just
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. I gotta do the obligatory thing because some people like to see Pebble over here.
Who's what, huh?
Pillow, otherwise known as Oreo. Oreo's like, leave me alone. I'm getting my butt scratched.
He's done with you.
No, look at me. Ass up in there. Like, go ahead, scratch. Hey, come here. Come here. Say hello to everybody. Get over here and say hello. Never mind rubbing against the table. All right. Anyway, everybody, I do want to thank you for coming. This was sort of a mixed up Caregivers Live, but it was a place to vent. I just vented a lot today about my birthday. That's all.
Yeah, I do want to say before we go that we will get together and maybe possibly have a TikTok live or do a TikTok video, either one for the
Yep, we
event.
will. We will. Oreo has been doing more than eating a few, Christopher. He feeds the cat the same amount on each plate. gives him his, gives her hers. She has maybe half of what of what she gets, and then he comes over and finishes that every single day, twice a day. And then he's still looking for the dry food that we set out. Thank you, Cindy. It is appreciating. We have two. We have Oreo, and then we have Cinnamon, who God only knows where Cinnamon is, because where Oreo is, Cinnamon usually isn't. But everybody have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. We will see you again on Tuesday, which is what? 3 days? No, 28.
It's the third.
What do you want?
It's not the 20 yet. Yeah, it is. There's none.
What do you want? Huh? What is it you want? Oh, yeah. Now you rub away from something because you don't want everybody to know that you're staring at me.
Shoot.
Stupid ass cat.
Excuse me.
I said stupid ass cat.
That's not nice.
So anyway, all right, everybody. Thanks again for coming. We will talk to you soon. Remember, do not fake it till you make it. Believe it until you receive it. And we will see you on the next one.
Bye, guys.
End stream.